Hello, folks. I'm here to tell you this is Reverend Darrell, Darrell Nave, and I want to preach the word to you, and I'm going to give it right to you just like the Lord told me to do. Friends, you may wonder why the Lord picks an uneducated backwoods man to come out and spread his word. Well, I'm telling you, friends, that's because it's a simple thing. Man tries to make it complicated, but it ain't. It's a simple thing, friends. I'm here to tell you tonight, the Lord told me to tell you, folks. You might be wanting to get on that Trump train. Yes, Lord, some of you's just waiting on that Trump train. Yeah, I'm here to tell you tonight, folks, money is the evilest thing in the world. The root of all evil is money. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants to spend them dollars so they can have this and have that. Friends, there's coming a time when you're going to stand before the Lord and whatever you have ain't going to be worth a dime. But you wanted it. You wanted everything you could get, friends. Well, let me tell you, everybody talking about that Trump train. Well, what is Donald Trump? What does he do? Why, he's a billionaire. The Bible tells you, folks, it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into the gates of heaven. That ought to be your first clue, brothers and sisters, tonight. Donald Trump is an evil man. All he cares about is money. Let me tell you, folks, he goes around. He's saying, let's make America great again. Oh, brothers and sisters, tonight, I see you wearing them red hats that say MAGA on the top of them. Make America great again. I tell you what you ought to be doing. You ought to be down on your knees trying to make the Lord's church great again. It's wrong, people. Some of you worship that man. You think he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm here to tell you, folks, it's a lie. It's a lie that's going to take you straight to hell. Oh, let me tell you tonight, folks, if you go to hell, you're going to enter hell as unwelcomed. You're going to be unwelcomed in hell. And it's a cold, dark, dreary place. And there's heathens in hell and demons. And they come up and bite you. And they come up and throw you against the fire. And throw you down in the fire. And you're going to burn forever. Think about it, folks. I don't want to see none of you brothers and sisters going to that fiery hell. But I tell you one thing. Donald Trump might be making America great again, but there's one day when his little standing up there, we did this and we did that, that ain't gonna be worth 2 cents when he's standing before the Lord. I want to see what he has to say when the Lord says, Donald, why'd you take them families that were hungry and desperate and treat them like they were dogs? And separate them from their own families and their blood. Why did you do that, Donald? I want to see what he has to say then. I want to see what he has to say when he says, Donald, why'd you build a big old wall so you could make people suffer? He's going to say, Donald, why did you do the things you did? Think about it, folks. It's an easy thing, and it's a simple message. Love the Lord and keep his commandments. You know the old woman at the well, the Lord told her, go ye and sin no more. Well, some of you just want to live that old sin. Let me tell you, there's pleasure in sin for a season. And someday you're going to come to reap what you sow. And I ain't you how to vote and what to do, folks. But if somebody's standing up there and they say that they don't want to just treat people like animals, kick them around like dogs, just because they happen to be born somewhere else, somebody working trying to support their family, somebody trying to be good, and then come on TV and try to make them out all as gang members and evil and all this nonsense. Come on, folks. You need to look past what's right in front of your face and think about what you're voting for. I'm here to tell you tonight, folks, if you don't get on the right wagon and stay off the Trump train, you're going straight to hell, because that's where that Trump train's a-going. I'm Reverend Darrell Nave. You can take it for what it's worth, but I just want you to know I told you the word of the Lord, and it ain't Donald Trump. Amen.